Protecting data across modern decentralized networks presents challenges that traditional backup solutions can't handle. At best, you'll waste time and money managing multiple solutions. At worst, gaps in coverage will leave your data vulnerable. Barracuda Backup is a single cloud-integrated solution that simplifies the backup process and allows data replication to anywhere on your network, a private cloud, Barracuda's cloud, or to the AWS public cloud. Reclaim your data. Try Barracuda Backup free at barracuda.com/backup.
Let me get right to it. Last May 27th in Sheffield, England, this man went to the hometown of Kell Brook and via an 11th round KO captured the IBF welterweight championship of the world. He is the IBF welterweight champion of the world. He is getting set to defend his crown this Saturday night at the Barclays Center in New York City, Brooklyn, New York, against Lamont Peterson, the one and only Errol Spence Jr. What's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, nothing much, man. Just getting ready.
All right, you're on this media tour, man, and you're doing a lot of interviews and what have you. I want to make sure you're careful because you don't need to be tired Saturday night. You're going to be ready, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to be ready. I had some interviews to do this morning, but I canceled them.
Well,
it's time to get focused.
I feel you on that. What do you expect in this fight Saturday night? What are you predicting?
I'm expecting Lamont Peterson to come in shape like he always does and, try to bring the fight to me. And, I'm predicting, one-sided, great performance by myself and a W, of course.
When you think about your skill set and what you bring to the table, you're 22-0, you got 19 knockouts. When you look at yourself right now, some people ask you, do you compare yourself to Floyd Money Mayweather, who you've sparred against, worked out with, I assume. But I want to know what kind of fighter, when you look throughout the annals of boxing history and you think about the great fighters that have fought in this sport, who do you model yourself after?
I think I model myself after guys like, Ray Leonard, Terry Norris, Gerald McCullum, Vernon Forrest, just to name a few.
I like all of those names, but you said Terry Norris, and even though I like Terry Norris because he used to put people to sleep, I remember what Simon Brown did to him. I mean, you didn't think I forgot about that one, did you? I mean, come on now, he did have a questionable jaw. That is not you.
He had a questionable job, but he got knocked out by big power punches. He got knocked out by Julian Jackson, and you didn't say what he did the second fight against Simon Brown.
That's true though. He beat Simon Brown by decision, gave him a boxing lesson, took him to school. I remember when he knocked out John the Beast Mugabe. Trust me, I know enough about Terry Norris. Make no mistake about it. But let me get back to you. We're talking to Errol Spence Jr. right here with Stephen A. on ESPN Radio. Because right now, when we see some of the great boxers in the game, the Triple G's, the Canelo Alvarez's, others, pound for pound wise, where do you put yourself right now?
Right now, I think I'm in the top 5. I'm definitely not number 1. There's still a lot. I know that this year that I am, one of the best pound fighters out there right now.
Now, everybody's looking at Lamont Peterson as essentially a tune-up. We got Terrence Crawford moving up to the welterweight division after dominating at the junior welterweight spot. We've got guys like Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and others in the welterweight division. Who's on your hit list? Who do you really, really want badly?
Everybody's on my hit list. Lamont Peterson, he's not – I don't consider him as a tune-up fighter at all. Lamont Peterson is a top-rated welterweight. He's a guy that, always comes to fight and always in tough, close fights. It's arguably he won that fight against Danny Garcia. If you ask people. So, he's a tough fighter, but I want to unify the belts. Not looking past this fight. I want to get, Keith Thurman in the ring and unify the belt.
Do you feel anybody out there is ducking you?
It's a lot of fighters out there that I think that's avoiding me. I don't like to use the word ducking, but there are fighters out there that's avoiding me. A lot of the top welterweights are avoiding me.
Have you concerned yourself with the fact that in some people's eyes you looked so great? Why would anybody want to risk their careers by fighting you a bit too early? As a result of that, you may not get the fights that you're in search of. Have you concerned yourself with that at all?
That may be the fans, the fans, perspective. But I feel like as a fighter, that's your mentality should be different from a fan mentality or a spectator mentality. Mm-hmm. As a fighter, your whole mentality should be like, I want to fight the best, I want to beat the best. Oh, this guy has a belt. I'm going to try to take this belt from him.
Recently when I spoke to Terrence Crawford, and we're talking to Errol Spence Jr., the IBF welterweight champion of the world, looking to unify the belts. He'd love Keith Thurman, which is something that he told me just a few days ago. But somebody else on the come up is one of the greatest in the world himself right now, Terrence Crawford. He was just a junior welterweight. He's moving up those 7 pounds. He's got to handle business against Joe Horn. But then he says he wants you or Keith Thurman. What do you say to that?
I like his mentality. That's what he's supposed to want. And, it's something that we definitely make it happen, especially, with the guys in the suits, go and talk about it and try to get that fight made. I mean, he's across the street, and I'm on the other side of the street. So that's something the guys in the suits got to discuss. And, that goes past us just wanting to fight.
Real quickly, one of the things that I just finished talking to Teddy Atlas about, boxing analyst extraordinaire for ESPN, I just finished talking to him about this. He was talking about, your skill set and what you bring to the table. He said you're a monster, you're a smart monster, you bring a lot to the table and what have you. And he thinks that you could do a lot, but he was expressing surprise at your ability to stay at the welterweight division. Is it tough for you to stay at 147, or is that something that comes relatively easy for you?
I wouldn't say it's easy. It just takes it's a lot of discipline. I mean, it's a lot of discipline, and basically staying on top of your diet and your weight. I mean, I woke up today only a pound over, so I'm not gonna say I make it easy, but I just stay disciplined and stay to my food regimen, and it is mentally taxing because you want to eat certain things, and
right.
People around you might be eating something and you can't eat that. So I mean, it is hard mentally, but I mean, as long as I stay disciplined, I can make this weight for at least 4 or 5 more years.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to ask, is that your way of saying that, 2-3 big fights at this weight, at the welterweight spot at 147, and then after that you're going to move up to junior middleweight? Is that the vision that you have for the future, or all you focused on right now is handling your business in this division?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
That's something I would do.
Okay.
If something presented itself where, I could fight for a title at 154, I'll do that. I mean, if it was, it's an interest to me, but it's not something that I'm rushing at all.
I got you.
I mean, it's a lot of guys at 47. It's still my dream to be undisputed at 147, so that's my main focus.
Last question to you. What's your prediction for Saturday night? We want to hear a prediction.
Oh, my prediction for Saturday night is me getting my hand raised and, great one-sided performance. Lamar Peterson going to put up a great fight, but I feel I just have the skills and the ability to negate anything that he does and, put on a great show and a great performance for the fans.
Errol Spence Jr., the reigning, defending IBF welterweight champion of the world, going up against Lamont Peterson Saturday night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn on Showtime. Don't miss it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time. Good luck this Saturday night, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Cowboys Nation.
Oh, Lord, you're a Cowboys fan. I forgot you were from Dallas, Texas. Oh, you just, and I got love for you, and that's what you're going to do to me. Mention the Cowboys on this show. Oh, Lord. And you know what? They shouldn't even be represented by you. You know that, right? Because you're a winner. You're a winner. You can't say that about the Cowboys.
Hey, we'll be back to our glory days soon, man.
Are you ready for this analogy for me to give this to you before I let you go? You are 22-0. It's been 22 years since the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Take it easy, man.
We'll be back.
Yo, whatever.
Right.
You've been saying that since you were born. Yeah, we'll be back. Goodbye, man. Errol Spence Jr., IBF welterweight champion of the world. He's a bad somebody, y'all. Make no mistake about it. Lamont Peterson, good luck, my brother. Good luck. You will need it.
Attention shoppers, clean up on aisle 14. Clean up on aisle 14. Someone dropped a jar of pickles. Pickles. Kosher pickles.
Beatboxing at a big box store. Surprising. What's not surprising? How much you could save by switching to Geico.
A red minivan has the lights on in the parking lot.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Geico.